It was a cold evening in autumn when three childhood friends, Hamza, Fayyaz, and Ikram, decided to explore the outskirts of their old European village. The village was small, with cobblestone streets and lanterns that flickered in the mist. But beyond its safety lay an abandoned railway track no one dared to cross. The elders always warned, "Never go near the forgotten tunnel. It swallows those who enter." But boys at that age crave adventure, and a little fear only makes the heart race faster. The sun dipped below the horizon as they reached the rusted railway line. In front of them stood the gaping black mouth of the tunnel, half hidden by ivy and shadows. The silence around it was heavier than the night itself. "Maybe it's just an old story," whispered Fayyaz, though his voice shook. Hamza, the boldest, grinned. "Then let's prove it. If we walk through and come out the other side, we'll know it's just a tale." Ikram hesitated, clutching his lantern tighter. And what if it's not just a tale? Still, friendship is stronger than fear. Together, they stepped into the tunnel. Inside, the air was damp, thick, and colder than outside. Their footsteps echoed unnaturally, as if the tunnel had grown deeper than it should be. Strange carvings lined the walls. Not railway markings, but ancient symbols that glowed faintly as the lantern light brushed them. "Do you hear that?" asked Ikram. A low sound rumbled. Not from behind, not from the head, but from all around. It was a whispering chorus. Words in no language they knew. Suddenly, the lantern flickered. For an instant, in the pale light, they saw figures pressed against the walls. Faces with hollow eyes, mouths open in silent screams, as if trapped in the stone itself. Fayyaz gasped, "We need to go back, now!" But when they turned, the tunnel entrance was gone. There was no opening, no light, just endless darkness stretching behind them. Panic set in, but Hamza pushed forward. There must be another way out. The deeper they walked, the stronger the whispers became, until the voices formed clear words. "Stay with us. Stay forever." The boys clung to each other, their breath quick and shaky. Then, ahead, a faint glow appeared. Not daylight, something else. They hurried toward it and entered a wide chamber hidden beneath the earth. In the middle of the chamber stood a stone table, and upon it, a rusted iron lantern, burning with blue fire. Around it, shadowy figures circled endlessly, chained by their ankles, their hollow eyes fixed on the boys. Ikram dropped to his knees. "This place, it's cursed." Hamza, trembling but stubborn, reached toward the lantern. Shadows hissed and surged forward, but the moment his hand touched the lantern's cold handle, a deafening roar shook the chamber. The blue fire flared, and the whispers screamed in unison. The stone walls cracked open with blinding light, and in an instant, the three friends were thrown back onto the railway tracks outside. They lay there, panting under the night sky. The tunnel loomed before them, but now it was nothing more than a collapsed ruin, sealed by stone and earth. No entrance, no way back. None of them spoke for a long while. Finally, Ikram whispered, "We weren't supposed to find it." Fayyaz shivered. "Then why did it let us go?" Hamza looked at his trembling hands, realizing he still held the cold, rusted lantern. Its blue flame flickered faintly inside, refusing to die out. The boys never spoke of that night again. But sometimes, when the village streets are empty and the wind carries a hollow whistle, Hamza swears he can hear the whispers again, calling from beneath the earth.